Alright, welcome back. And in today's video, we will be taking on New Zealand in a 2-match series over in New Zealand. In the meantime, I'm just selecting our squad. As you can see there, that is our 18-man squad on the screen. I'm just doing some coaching. So there is a few new players into the squad. And we will be running some experienced players as well into the squad. Generally, this is a tour where I'm selecting players based on form as well. If you see, there's a lot of 5-star form players, and you will see what I mean when I'll show you in a minute. But in the meantime, we're just going to get some training into our players. Overall, though, this should be a bit of a tricky series going over to New Zealand. I believe they're just ranked below us, or we might be ranked below them. But in New Zealand, it is quite challenging conditions. So let's get onto it. So yeah, they're ranked 6 and we're ranked 5. I see this. They've selected Pot Gita, but I'm going to take him out. Obviously, De Kock is captain. I've brought in Lauren Stenkamp, who did play the first test or the last test of the Indian tour, of the Indian home series, so I was quite impressed with him. I'm not going to play Christoffels just yet. He is one in a bit of form, but I'm not going to play him at the moment. Player, I'm not sure. This Bryson guy, though, he's a complete gun. He's a 20-year-old, or maybe 19, and he already has a first-class average of high 40s. So I want to give him some game time in the just to develop him, and he will be a developmental player. And there is a bit of rain around on the 4th day, so we're going to try and obviously not bat, hopefully in those conditions. But you see that this is the side I'm going with: 3 quicks, medium pacer, and a spinner. Chad Klassen is also another person who was in a bit of form, but we will probably leave him out just because I'd probably like to have a spinner, although I guess with a bit of rain it mightn't hurt to play 4 quicks. But this guy we're looking at, Kerwin Christoffels. His form has been fantastic. He only averages 28 though in first class, but his current year form's like 60 or something. So I decided to reward him into the squad based on his form, but he will not be playing today. As we lose the toss and we unfortunately have to bowl once again. I think that's like the 7th toss we've lost, probably in the last 11 games. But though we get a wicket here, Rabada, who has been a fantastic player this second season. He is playing really well, Kesaga Rabada. And this young guy, Pothas, he is getting his first game today. So we have the 3 fast right-hand bowlers, or right-arm bowlers: Pothas, Ngidi and Rabada. And then I've got Van Dyke. Oh no, I left Ngidi. Ngidi, was injured. So New Zealand are going at a little bit of a casual rate here. They're just chipping away. Williamson will be hard to get out, and Watling can hang around a little bit as well. He started off as not a good batsman, but he's turned out to be quite a very competent batsman for that New Zealand side. I'm not too sure on Foxcroft. He must be a new player. Nichols, I'm assuming, is keeping if he's batting that low. Soddy, Wagner, I've heard of everyone else. The only one I haven't heard of is Foxcroft, and I'm not sure why Glenn Phillips is playing. I thought he's like pretty old, unless I'm thinking of someone else. Unless I'm thinking of Grant Elliott. I sometimes get those two confused. Glenn Phillips must be a new young player, but we do get Williamson out, and it's Rabada, so a fantastic effort to get the captain out, and Rabada gets another wicket. Pothos gets his first test wicket, which is good to see. Unfortunately though, New Zealand are going at a really good rate here. Soddy, hopefully we can get the last few wickets. Henry Nicholls will be a bit of a nuisance to get out, and Neil Wagner also can hang around a bit. Let's get Rabada back into the attack. Van Dyke. Now we'll put Rabada in, our best bowler. And Wagner is hanging around a bit here as New Zealand stretch out to 384 to 400 now. Wagner, you just can't get him out. And we do, but unfortunately New Zealand's made 400. So that will be a little bit of a challenging effort to chase that down. Rabada took 5 wickets, fantastic performance by him again, and Williamson made 100. So there's your 2 standout performances from both sides. I'm not convinced on Stenkamp, so as you see there he goes out, and there is Paul Light. So hopefully, I guess with the rain around on the 4th day, we can... I don't think we can win it from here. I mean, 2 for 28, it's going to be a tough ask. I think we could draw it. That would be probably our best outcome, to draw the first test in New Zealand. And try and get Milan a big score. But this guy here, Jacques Snyman, he has been a fantastic young player, or semi-young player we found. He's, I think, 27. He's turned out to be a really good find. Unfortunately, though, in the Indian series, he got injured. So I couldn't pick him when he was available. So he was still injured. So now he's back in the squad. He's probably our second best batsman, to be fair, based on form, behind behind Milan, and then probably Alga, and then de Kock. We're just sort of looking for the perfect balance. I think we've got 3 really good batsmen in Milan, Snyman and Alga, if Alga decides to play well, and de Kock can bat. But yeah, Ben Bryson's in. He's that young guy I was talking about. He is a fantastic young player. I don't know how he'll go in the big leagues though in Test cricket, but we will see. I'll just show you some statistics. He's a 19-year-old. 79 is his first class average in 8 first class games. That is amazing. I had to reward him, because sometimes in cricket captain you get these diamond in the roughs that sort of come out of the blue at a really young age, and you sort of have to play them. But yeah, Snyman did make 113, which is a fantastic performance. I think that's his first Test 100, or might be his second. We at least don't have to follow on. It is the 3rd day. Bryson makes a respectable 33 on his first innings. So New Zealand are taking the new ball. We have to be a bit careful here. 1 or 2 quick wickets and we might be in some trouble. But we have got past the 300 mark, which is really pleasing to see. And de Kock is on 50. A great performance by our captain. And rain has stopped play. If we can have a bit of interruption here, this could prove to be very helpful in securing a draw. I wonder if we can get the lead. If we get the lead, I'm going to say it's going to be more than likely a draw. We only need 12 runs. I did not think I would make 400. And we do. We do lead. Out of nowhere, we are going to lead. And this 9th wicket partnership has been fantastic. As that rain stops play again, we lose a bit of time. Hopefully to Cocky, he can get 100. Fantastic performance by the captain. As Rabada, he hung around for 39 and De Kock will be not out. We do lead by 38 runs going into the New Zealand second innings. Obviously, New Zealand here, they'll probably just try and get some quick runs. Try and get into the fifth day with at least a 40 lead. They're going to hope to be fair, if they get around 150 and get some early wickets, they could win. But I'm just going to go full defensive when I do get a bat. Rabada comes in and he gets Williamson out for the second time. A fantastic performance again from Rabada. And Rabada gets Phillips out. So I do think New Zealand will probably declare soon. I don't think at this point, but once they get to around 150, they'll probably think that's good enough. Because I'm not going to likely go for the win. It's going to be a bit too much. And I am expecting New Zealand will probably declare fairly soon. They're at 150. I'm expecting a declaration. 162. We'll take the new ball, but I don't think it'll be worth it. Day 5, really? They haven't declared yet? It's going to be surely a draw. A bit too late for New Zealand to declare now. All we have to do is make sure we're not losing wickets. If we can just, bat it out, as Stenkamp goes out. But all we got to do is just survive. 50 more minutes, 40 more minutes. I think we're going to do it. Doesn't matter if our guys run out, they're not going to get 8 wickets in 18 minutes. And we will draw this test. A fantastic first test, I must add. And I'll see you guys in the second test.